Welcome folks, it's time to get angry. I hope you're not easily offended. If you are, might want to go elsewhere. If you like being controlled and manipulated, better go back to your cable news. I'm Pete, your host, and it's time to restore sanity to an insane world. I'm pissed folks, and you should be too. I'm going to talk about the latest political fad sweeping America right now. I'm talking about Donald Trump. He's all over the place, and not without a good reason. He's making waves, nothing wrong with that. He's hitting key issues. Again, not a bad thing. But I'm here to tell you folks, he's another dead end, and I'll explain my reasons why I feel this way. I want the old America back just as bad as the next guy, but Trump, from what I've seen so far, isn't the answer. I've seen people saying he's a successful businessman and that's what America needs. In some ways that's true. But we need more than just a businessman with big gonads just to speak his mind. We need a real patriot, someone to return to what made America great, and that is the Constitution. I haven't heard Trump say anything about returning to a sound, constitutional government. I've heard him talk a lot about immigration and open borders, and don't get me wrong, that's a key issue, but it's not as important as some of the others that I haven't heard him touch. And he probably won't either. I'm talking about ending the Fed and withdrawing from central fiat banking, ending the NSA and the police state, ending the nightmare trade deals, NAFTA and GATT, withdrawing from the UN and Agenda 21. These are just a few of the huge problems I'm referring to. Genetically modified organisms in the food supply, Monsanto, the list goes on and on. We don't have time for any more games or phonies, folks. The clock for America is ticking down. Remember the bull squeeze Obama promised the foolish Democratic voters in '08, and they all fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. And I know, many will argue the differences between Obama and Trump, but they at their core are self-serving individuals after their own interests. But I feel we are there, once again, only this time, it's from the Republican side, feeding starving ears what they want to hear. Don't fall for it, ladies and gentlemen. I get a bad feeling about this one, and when all is said and done, we are going to be stung again, screwed, glued and tattooed, left hanging in the wind. So I'll say, I'm not planning on getting on the Trump train. Personally, I don't see any candidate running being what we need. I believe it's going to be up to us to change America instead of relying on some blowhard in a fancy suit. They've convinced us all we need them. We've been domesticated, gelded. Think of why we are supposed to celebrate Independence Day, and not Big Daddy, control me and take care of me Day. The less dependent you are, the less you need any of them. That's what they are scared to death of. So in closing, speaking of independence, if you want to break away from the medical mafia and learn to stay disease-free, check out livewithoutmeds.com and join us in health freedom. Thank you, and until next time, good day.